Let's get right into some stocks. The most on fire stocks. Cannabis industry. Now, I've been talking about the cannabis industry since I started trading last year, January, February, December. Started off with Aurora Cannabis, and this is I was getting my feet wet. I was figuring out, I was learning things, and I ended up falling in love with a stock called Canopy Growth, which to me, my personal opinion, is the best cannabis stock on the market. And I'm not just saying that because I own the stock. I'm not saying that to so that you can buy it. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just saying I think it's the best because a lot of these stocks in the cannabis industry, they're not potentially profitable just yet. And what saves Canopy is that they're backed by Constellation Brands. I've mentioned it many times. Who's Constellation Brands? They're one of the biggest liquor distributors in the United States. Modelo's, think of Coronas. Do your research on them, and you'll find more information on them. I think actually they just recently bought Empathy Wines. That was Gary Vee. Gary Vee made a killing, sold a wine company to Constellation Brands. So it's a big company, and they're backing Canopy, and they will be. I will probably guarantee they will be the first. Canopy will be the first cannabis company to just have the whole cannabis drinks sector blow up. Like, they will be right there. They also have a stake in an U.S. company called Acreage Holdings. Don't my pronunciation might be messed up. Let me know in the comments if you know how to pronounce it. But there's plenty to know about the cannabis stocks, and there's plenty upside. So I wanted to just let y'all know which is the best and which is the worst. To me, Aurora Cannabis, I just have to say they're probably one of the worst cannabis stocks you can hold. I know the prices seem good, they look good, but don't fall for the low price stocks. That is where you can get in trouble. Aurora Cannabis did a reverse stock split not too long ago. Do your research. So that's why the price is low. They don't know how to make money. They don't have someone back at them. They lost their whole management structure. So they're trying to recover. I'm not saying that they'll never recover, but if there's better options out there, why dabble with one of the worst ones? I also want you to pay attention to the over the counter market. This market is just U.S. stocks, because obviously weed is not federally legal yet. Yes, the House has passed the bill. Everybody's like, oh, the House passed the bill. Cannabis is But that bill still needs to go through the Senate. That bill still needs to be signed by the president, which the current president is Trump. And he ain't signed nothing that said that in the last 4 years. So I'll be shocked to see him sign off on anything like that right now. I think he's going to leave that for Joe down the line. But hey, it is a good sign. I agree with everybody. It is a good sign, but that doesn't mean that tomorrow you're going to be able to go to the Shell gas station and get yourself an ounce of weed and a weed drink. All right, so let's keep in mind that use this time period to do some research to see which are the best stocks that you should get into. I think that you should leave the over-the-counter market stocks alone. Leave them alone. Why? You're going to pay more per stock on those stocks just because they can't trade in this market because it's not federally legal. I know it's confusing because you're like, well, how can Canopy trade, Aurora trade, and these companies can't? Well, these companies are U.S. companies. Aurora and Canopy, they are Canadian companies. So Canada has their own. They already set up. They're already federally good over there, and they have their structure in play for cannabis. So that allows Canopy Growth to come into our market to get investments from U.S. investors. So these U.S. companies are over the market. You're going to pay more for them, and there's less transparency because they're over the market in that market. The restrictions are a little bit different, and I'll just make it more simple. It's just more riskier. Roll the dice if you like to roll the dice, but me personally, I will pass on rolling the dice. I'm going to focus more on the big players. Why invest in a little sub shop a little local sub shop when you can invest in McDonald's. That's just how I see it. But hey, you see it how you see it. Let me know what you think about that. Now, so I said Canopy is good. Look into Tilray. There's Sundial I've heard about, and Afria. Afria is also, I think, a U.S. based, but I don't know, they got their own thing going on. But check them out. Afria, Sundial, Canopy. Those are the monsters in the game. And, you know, if I missed any, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if I missed any cannabis stock. Like I said, I think that there's still tons of upside. There's still a lot of states that can vote for it to be legalized. There's still a lot of states that need that tax money. There's still a lot of states that need the jobs. And this is an industry that is going to bring tax money, jobs, happiness to the people. You know, it's what a lot of people have been waiting for, and I'm a big fan. I'm happy for it. I'm waiting for it. Like I said, the House passing the bill, great news. We haven't reached the height, but it's good news. We can't get too happy though, because who knows, next week the Senate can just shut it down. So this is something that's going to continue to get pushed into play, and one day we're going to see it fully go through. Till that day comes, we got to stay patient, do our research, and continue to look for other opportunities. But I think this sector has the most opportunities. I'm going to finish talking now because I feel like I'm talking a little bit too much. But I appreciate you all for watching. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. It looks like my thumb right here. Shoot me a DM above if you want to know about the Sauce Group Chat. I appreciate you all for watching. Have a great day. Don't be scared to invest, y'all.
Follow me on Instagram at ShPena.